The fight isn't over yet. The Appleton bar owners say a judge's ruling won't stop them from trying to change the city's smoking ban. It's our top story tonight at 6.
This is Action 2 News at 6. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening. Today, an Outagamie County judge upheld Appleton's smoking ban.
Judge D. Dyer says the case came down to the definition of repeal. Bar owners argued the ban repealed a previous smoking ban. The city said they just added to it. The judge agreed and said the ban stays. In a written statement, Judge D. Dyer said, quoting now, "The new law is not in conflict with the old ordinances. In fact, the new law incorporates almost word for word the 3 former ordinances allegedly repealed."
The next step for bar owners tonight is to ask the city for a special election. Jason Zimmerman has that story.
The bars in downtown Appleton say there's an immediate urgency to bring back the smokers after collecting enough signatures to force another vote. Time is now of the essence.
We have several options to look at. I guess we may appeal. We might wait for this referendum to come through. Ask the city council for a special election is probably our next step.
Tonight, the city clerk tells me the council will vote on a special election request at its very next meeting 1 week from tomorrow. If it's approved, there's a very short time frame for a vote. It would have to take place between December 21st and January 4th. Not the best scenario, considering the busy holiday season. It would also cost taxpayers $30,000. But if the referendum is held for an April vote during regular elections, it wouldn't cost taxpayers anything extra. Jason Zimmerman, Action 2 News, Appleton.
Now, the city council now has to decide if it will spend $30,000 to hold a special election. Bar owners say it's worth it. But smoke-free people say they weren't granted a special election for their referendum, and neither should the bar owners.
Yeah, I guess $30,000 is a lot of money. I know I can't pull it out of my pocket and pay it. But at the same time, if you divide that out between each individual citizen in the city of Appleton, it's less than 50 cents per person.
It's common knowledge that we don't have $30,000 extra in the budget. I used to vote on it, as you know, and there's never $30,000 to waste, but right now there isn't $30,000 for things that are needed.
The search for a home burglary suspect in Manitowoc County has been called off tonight. SWAT team officers were looking for the suspect near Maribel along County Highway Z, just west of I-43. It started about 1:30 when a woman called police saying there was a robber inside her house. Officers saw him run into a nearby cornfield. Manitowoc County SWAT team and officers from Mishicot, the county and state patrol spent 3 hours looking for him but did not find him. They tell us they decided to call off the search at 4:30 since it wasn't for something more serious.
Late this afternoon, Green Bay's Redevelopment Authority recommended a plan for downtown Green Bay. It's called River Center. Now, just to get you oriented, this is the old Prangies building right here. What you're looking at would be the new Children's Museum. Now we're going to take you down Washington Street. This is where the old Yonkers building now stands. And this is where we're going to stop the video right here. This is the proposed Astor Place condo building that would stand on what is now Admiral Flatley Park. If you go down the new road, it's going to take you to a boardwalk along the Fox River. And this is what the River Center would look like from the shore. You can see a town square area with a performance plaza and a walkway that leads people up the boardwalk into a building.
This isn't the first time the city has tried to work out a development agreement for that property. One deal fell through earlier this year. Jason Allen found out why the city and the developer think this time will be different.
When talking to developers and city leaders about remaking this building into something useful again, the word difficult comes up a lot. In fact, out of more than 100 letters sent out requesting proposals for it and a dozen answers requesting more information, only 2 developers were eventually interested. John Vetter won the chance to move to the next step, still calling it a project with many difficulties, but citing his other projects in the city as his reason for optimism.
One, we have an existing business relationship with the city. That's number one. 2, it really is our specialization.
City leaders also cite that comfortable working relationship as a reason this plan might succeed where others haven't.
That is a difficult project. I mean, we're not building a new property on a cornfield or suburban. I mean, not only does the developer have a track record, you know, of performance, but you know, this is a project that it all works together.
Reporting in Green Bay, Jason Allen, Action 2 News.
And Chief Meteorologist George Graffis joins us now live in Storm Center 2 with a first check of tonight's forecast. George.
Well, Cammie, we have a lot of clouds across the area. Beneath that cloud cover, take a look at what Viper is finding. You can see areas of drizzle and some very light rain that's moving now from the east to the west across the viewing area, and for that matter, over parts of Wisconsin as a whole. First forecast keeps the clouds overhead. We'll also have times of drizzle and areas of fog, and it will be around for a while, so stay tuned for forecast details and find out when it won't.
Thank you, George. Kimberly Clark Anina says it's cutting 175 jobs in its products and technology development groups. The company is laying off workers and reorganizing departments to save money. Kimberly Clark says about 2/3 of the employees whose positions are being cut will be offered jobs at Jacobs Engineering Group in Appleton. KC makes paper products such as Kleenex and Huggies. Day one of the Jared Smith trial ended today after 7 prosecution witnesses and 1 defense witness took the stand. Smith is the Preble High School student who's accused of attacking a police officer after starting a fight during school last February. The defense is expected to wrap up its case tomorrow morning. The jury could begin deliberations by Wednesday afternoon. Christopher Deming will spend the next 4 years in prison for killing his 4-month-old daughter. Former Fond du Lac man was sentenced this morning. The 32-year-old Deming made a videotape confessing to suffocating the girl Nadia back in 2002. A judge also sentenced him to 7 years of probation. Deming still faces charges in Dodge County, where he's accused of violently shaking his 1-week-old baby.
Charges are expected to be filed tomorrow against the 20-year-old UWGB student who lied about being attacked on the Arboretum Trail. The freshman said she was attacked and stabbed on the trail on campus last Thursday morning. Campus police say inconsistencies in her story made them question whether it really happened. The student later admitted she stabbed herself several times in her own dorm room. Two Rivers police say a number of people face citations for their involvement in a fight between up to 10 men. It happened around 11 o'clock last night outside this Pick and Save grocery store on 22nd Street in Two Rivers. Not many details are being released tonight, but we do know the fight apparently stemmed from an argument. No one was injured.
A state senator wants to make sure new mothers can breastfeed in public without being harassed. Democrat Fred Risser says he wants a $200 fine for harassers. Risser says his proposal is necessary to let people know public breastfeeding is legal here in the state of Wisconsin. 30 other states have similar laws. That bill is now in committee. Philip Schoof is accused of hiding his dead mother in a freezer.
And tonight, the 52-year-old lacrosse man speaks out from jail. Hear what he thinks the future could hold after the break.
And it's a day for area 5th graders to get a taste of what college life is all about. We'll take you to the Phuture Phoenix Day on the UWGB campus coming up after the break.
Live WeatherNet temperatures, lots of 50s across northeast Wisconsin, and it looks like lots of 50s will be common for days to come. Stay tuned for details.
Action 2 News brought to you by Pomps Tire and Auto Service. We know tires. You should know Pomps for tires and service.
Using a turn signal is not only state law, it's good common sense. But one should either turn or turn it off. You've got the right idea. You've got the right tires, too. Kelly Tires. You went to Pomps Tire and Auto Service to get a good deal on a great tire. Pomps Tire and Auto Service. It's the place to get Kelly Tires.
And may be able to come up with a cure in 2 years.
Hey, Dad, are we there yet?
Just about.
Dad, can I do it?
Sure.
Fortunately, M&I Bank is nearby when you need us. With more choices for worry-free checking and extras you won't get at other banks. Best of all, we just love working with you. Switch to M&I Bank worry-free checking today. M&I Bank, banking the way it was meant to be.
Phone, TV, TSL. Bundle up and save with SBC services and have it all for under $75 a month. The reliability of SBC local service, digitally delivered satellite TV, and high-speed internet, all for under $75 a month. Add our singular wireless service and the savings just get better. Only one call to make, only one bill to pay. Call or log on now and get
Phone, TV, TSL.
The Furniture and Appliance Outlet is open. Up to 70% off appliances every day. Ranges, refrigerators, freezers, washers, dryers, dishwashers, a Frigidaire, Whirlpool, Factory Direct, one-of-a-kinds, discontinued, dinged and dented, closeout special orders, and a giveaway for 2 to Las Vegas, Orlando, Los Angeles, or Cancun with round-trip airfare. 1 year interest-free. Details at the big grand opening at the Furniture and Appliance Outlet off Highway G, as in great deals. De Pere. Looking for a new vehicle but don't have time to go from lot to lot? Go to WBAYWheels.com. Thousands of vehicles just a click away. Now at WBAYWheels.com.
From Action 2 News, Bill Jartz, Kemi Rapson, Weather with George Graffis, and Sports with Chris Roth. This is Action 2 News at 6. Coverage you can count on.
The lacrosse man accused of hiding his dead mother in a freezer spoke out today. He told police his mother died of natural causes in 2000, but that he kept her in the freezer to collect her Social Security checks. 52-year-old Philip Schoof could serve 8 years in prison as part of a plea deal. Today from jail, Schoof talked about what he hopes the future holds when he gets out of prison.
So I would look forward to going fishing with my friend Eugene Goyette. If it's much longer than that, I'm afraid Gene might not be around anymore. And also, you know, they say hope springs eternal. I still would like to get to know a girlfriend. I doubt it.
Schoof will be sentenced November 21st. Wisconsin has reduced the number of illegal sales of tobacco products to minors. That's according to Governor Jim Doyle. He says 2005 sales to minors were the lowest rate ever recorded for Wisconsin. In an effort to reduce youth smoking, the Wisconsin WINS program was developed. In addition to training retailers, it provides reinforcement to clerks who refuse to sell tobacco to minors.
It's a chance for hundreds of fifth graders to get a glimpse of what college life is all about. About 850 students from Green Bay, De Pere, and Channel participated in Phuture Phoenix Day. The program, held on the UW Green Bay campus, is aimed at encouraging kids to pursue a college education. Kids got a chance to tour the campus, ask professors some questions, talk to older students about just what going to college is all about. Its goal is to get Amber Alerts out to even more people. Local law enforcement groups have teamed up with Cellcom to make the alerts available through your cell phone. How does it work? Whenever local authorities send out an alert for a missing child, Cellcom customers get a text message. To find out how you can receive these Amber Alerts, log on to our website, WBAY.com, and click on featured links.
This is a week aimed at giving a new vision to the abilities of those with disabilities. It's Celebrate Abilities Week. Matt Glowacki gives presentations across the U.S. The Janesville native has been in a wheelchair since birth. He's a Paralympic athlete competing in the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, Australia. Matt says people in wheelchairs can do any task that people who aren't in one can.
A lot of times people will come up to me and say, wow, it's amazing that you can drive. But it's really not. It's normal for me to drive. It's as normal for me to drive as it is anyone else to drive. And so please don't have a lowered expectation for what I can do just because I use a wheelchair.
He talked to students in Appleton today. The week-long celebration is in its third year.
And coming up in tonight's weather, I'll show you Pinpoint Predictor. We'll take a closer look at our days to come. It'll be a little on the gray and damp side. Stay tuned for details.
Action 2 News brought to you by Aurora Healthcare, finding better ways to provide health care to the people of eastern Wisconsin.
It's Tarpaulin gray, the color of the Train XV90. The exact color.
But this is lacking the heavy steel insulated cabinets for greater heat circulation.
Of course, Mildred, it's a blouse.
I'll tell you, not every furnace has a variable speed motor to prevent torque pulsations.
Torque pulsations?
That's making me frisky.
Buy an XLI system now and get up to $1,000 cash back. Contact AMA Heating and Air Conditioning serving Green Bay and surrounding area, or Christensen and Wisnet Heating and Cooling serving the Fox Valley area.
Oneida Bingo is celebrating 29 years of bingo fun, October 9th through the 15th. You pick the prize drawings you want to enter. Prizes include a Ford Mustang, Caribbean Cruise, Las Vegas trip, $5,000 of furniture, an ATV, and more. The more you play, the more entries you earn. Enjoy cash drawings and increased payouts at every session. Football great Leroy Butler will be signing autographs and calling a bingo game on October 15th. Celebrate 29 years of Oneida Bingo fun, October 9th through the 15th.
Dropped your phone, huh?
Oh, yeah, Coach. My wireless provider says repairs will take weeks. I can't live without my phone, so I'm going to fix it myself.
Whoa! You need to talk to my friends at Cellcom. No one will fix your phone faster.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Get into Cellcom today. On calling plans of $49.95 or higher, purchase a Motorola 265 camera phone and get one free. Plus, sign up for the Extras Picture Package.
Cellcom. Clearly the best.
I was thinking about getting a French dip. Wow, we're gonna need 2 cars.
At only $2.99, Arby's French dip is sure to be on a lot of minds. We're talking freshly sliced roast beef on a toasted French roll, along with a side of hot savory au jus for dipping. All for just $2.99. It'll have you saying, I'm thinking Arby's.
Choose the one law firm that's earned millions for Wisconsin accident victims for 75 years. Havish, and Rotier. Why choose anyone else?
We know local weather is important to you, so we've devoted an entire channel to it. Storm Center 2 24/7, featuring current time and temperatures, live pinpoint digital Doppler, and a continuous 5-day forecast. Storm Center 2 24/7 is local weather coverage you can count on. Storm Center 2, in partnership with Cellcom. We track storms with pinpoint digital Doppler at our exclusive Tornado Hunter Viper.
Well, normally our weather moves west to east, but today it's going in the other direction. Viper is seeing this moisture now slide from lower Michigan to Lake Michigan back across Wisconsin. You can see the same pattern when you look at the cloud cover with the satellite imagery. Again, it's moving from Michigan on toward Wisconsin, across most of eastern Wisconsin today. So what we're looking at is a very unsettled weather pattern, one that will bring more clouds and also chances for some showers. And you're looking at the temperature for tomorrow, which once again will be in the upper range of the 50s. And I can get a little help here with my technology. There it is right there. Okay, upper 50s and some fog, and again chances for some rain during the day tomorrow. So not much is going to change in the short run. The risk of severe weather is very low, as we're not expecting outbreaks of thunderstorms, just mainly some showers and drizzle. Pinpoint predictor indicates also that fog is going to be a problem between now and say 10 o'clock tonight through the area, as we see more of it develop during your overnight hours as well, become more widespread and thicker as we head toward the early morning hours around 6 o'clock. Again, fog on through 7 o'clock. So reduced visibilities through 8 and 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and eventually it begins to lift out a little bit, but certainly the morning or early morning hours and your drive could be a little difficult. Also, you'll see these areas of drizzle, some scattered showers right on through the morning and afternoon. Looks like kind of a gray, damp day out there with temperatures that will rise not only in northeast Wisconsin, but for that matter, most of the state, and just into the upper range of the 50s for daytime high temperatures. Now, we'll continue that trend on into Thursday. Again, we'll start with some fog overnight early in the morning. We'll get up into the upper 50s. We're going to have some showers in there as well. On Friday, it looks like maybe just a few degrees warmer. We have a chance maybe Friday afternoon of maybe breaking up the clouds a little bit, but there's still a few scattered showers that are possible before we get into the latter part of the week where things seem to dry out, and we're actually able to change that weather pattern a little bit and warm it up just a few more degrees. What we're seeing is sort of a sandwich of clouds. Here we are with this clearing trend across parts of the upper Midwest and in fact parts of northwestern Wisconsin. These clouds moving in from the east. This system right here is sliding up and weakening but moving in our direction. So both of these areas are going to encroach upon our part of the world and give us several days of pretty much a mostly cloudy sky, and at times we're going to see some moisture, as I mentioned. The temperatures right now are about 52 degrees in Antigo, 55 degrees in Marinette, also in Manitowoc and Appleton with 55 degrees. Officially it is 55, the wind northeast at 6 miles per hour, and just 58 for a high today. So as we go through the evening, we'll see more fog develop. Temperatures will go from the lower 50s into the upper 40s during your mainly the evening and the overnight hours, and at times we're going to get some of that drizzle in there. We'll also have some drizzle and some showers at times tomorrow as we have fog in the morning and reach upward toward 58 by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, a chance of showers tomorrow. We continue that threat into Thursday as well, and maybe a few scattered showers early on Friday, a chance of breaking the clouds a bit Friday afternoon, and a drier weekend right now showing some promise with highs in the lower range of the 60s. Winds easterly at 5 to 10 knots, waves 2 feet or less. And of course, you can always get more weather information simply by tuning your digital TV to Storm Center 2 24/7. That's a look at it live. That's what it's showing you right now, that forecast for tomorrow with more details and other weather information cycling through around the clock. And tune your digital television to 2-2 or Time Warner digital cable to 702.
Pretty chilly in Watoma this morning, 34 degrees. Ooh. Thank you, George.
And John here now with sports.
Well, the Badgers and Gophers gear up for the battle for the Axe. Brett Favre reaps the rewards of his offseason workout plan, and things seem to be working out for Roy Manning. The rookie reacts to his first start next in sports.
Visit Mako's Floor Covering Center for the Stainmaster Flooring Fashion Premiere, featuring Stainmaster Ultralife Carpet in gorgeous new styles and colors for every room. Plus, save big on Stainmaster Resilient flooring. See what's hot this season. Right now at Mako's, it's National Care Stand Month, where you'll find the lowest prices of the season on Stainmaster Ultralife carpet. Get spectacular savings of up to 40% at Mako's Floor Covering Center during National Care Stand Month. And for the ultimate in comfort and protection, ask for Stainmaster Ultralife Cushion, only at Mako's. Now that's value.
Better get up, spaghetti. We wanna one-up a salty spaghetti. Yeti, taste, crunch it, ciabatta. So hotter, eating. Better get up, spaghetti.
Fazoli's brand new oven-baked spaghetti. A 12-inch gourmet Italian sandwich in 4 delicious flavors. Hot and portable, wrapped up and ready to go. Starting at just $3.69.
Better get up, spaghetti.
Three climate zones.
How's he doing back there?
3 rows of seats. So everyone can travel in comfort.
He's fine.
The all-new 7-passenger Jeep Commander. It's your world. Take command. Now, get the Jeep Advantage. With a $1,500 cash allowance, you can get the all-new Commander for under $26,500.
Your family is everything. Your lives together, your hopes and dreams. The future can be a wonderful thing. It holds so many promises for you and your children. But in an instant, everything can change. When your family's future has been turned upside down by a serious injury, Herling Clark Law Firm is there for you. Herling Clark knows what problems you face and how to help. Herling Clark Law Firm, when your future is at stake.
With the holiday seasons approaching fast, Interiors would like to invite you to get a jump on preparing for this time of year with an up to 40% off sale on all our dining and bedroom furniture. Let Interiors help you with your holidays. University Avenue, Green Bay.
Looking for new and exciting places to dine? Check out the WBAY.com Daily Dish. Discover Northeast Wisconsin's most popular and delicious restaurants, complete with menus, maps, and reservation numbers. The Daily Dish, available 24/7. Go to WBAY.com for the Daily Dish.
Much had been made during the summer about Brett Favre's workout plan, so the question 5 games in is, has it paid off? Favre says yes. Favre has seen the physical benefits of the off-season workouts, but he also says he feels more confident. He turned 36 yesterday, but he still feels he can throw the ball.
Yeah, I feel right now as confident in making awkward throws. And it's not so much, I mean, a big part of it is making guys miss, but for example, the throw to Fergie for the touchdown the other day, rolling to my left, and which I've always been able to do that, but you know, I'm 36 years old. And the one thing I do know is my arm has felt as good the last few years as it's felt at any time in my career.
Linebacker Roy Manning's first start went well, with the exception of his first play when he let Ernie Conwell fly by him before Mark Roman broke up the play. The rookie chalked up the mistake to first-game jitters. After that, Manning played okay while sharing time with Paris Lennon. Manning hopes to retain that starting job after the bye week.
Yeah, I mean, that's my mindset. You know what I mean? I don't want to fall off, you know what I mean? If that's what I was last week, I want to, you know, do that and more next week. So, you know, I'm just going to go in here and work hard and, you know, do some extra things now that we have a little time off.
The 23rd-ranked Badgers look to bounce back from their loss to Northwestern. Wisconsin travels to Minnesota this Saturday to face the Gophers for the 115th time. The Badgers took back the Paul Bunyan Axe last year with a 24-point win in Madison. The Badgers have won 8 of 10 games against the Gophers in a rivalry that Barry Alvarez emphasizes quite a bit.
I think it's important. I think it's a tradition. It's one of the longest ongoing rivalries in college football. I like to make it a big deal because I think our kids should appreciate college football and what it means and what it stands for and what this game means.
Preble senior Kelsey Verbedden finished in second place in Division I at the state golf meet in Madison. As for the team results, Notre Dame finished 5th. 2 spots back was Preble. In Division II, Fox Valley Lutheran made a Day 2 surge to finish 3rd. Xavier finished 5th. FVL's Emily Wickman finished 8th in the individual scores. Tournament time upon us. Hard to believe.
Can you believe it? And Friday night's the last night of regular season high school. Last Friday night.
Last Friday night.
Right.
Isn't that unreal? Time flies.
It certainly does.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
Action 2 News brought to you by Men Law Firm, providing legal counsel for personal injury, business, and family law with offices in Appleton and Kimberly.
Need new tires before winter hits? Head to Mills Fleet Farm. Distinction 65 all-season radials are on sale. They've got a 65,000-mile limited warranty, and right now they're priced as low as $34.95 each. And now's a great time to stock up on ammo for hunting season. All in-stock Federal centerfire rifle ammo is on sale, including Power Shock and Premium Vital Shock. Boxes of 20 centerfire rifle shells start at just $9.99. Since 1955,
everything's here.
Mills Fleet Farm.
Feeling congested? Take your medicine and try new Sudacare shower soothers from the makers of Sudafed. Each tablet dissolves in your shower to help you feel comforted. Inhale the soothing eucalyptus. Take in the comforting menthol and send all those feelings of discomfort where they belong. New Sudacare shower soothers. Shower yourself in comfort. And when you're all plugged up at night, take comfort in Sudacare vapor plugs.
What's new at Brennan Buick? The 2006 Total Value Promise. Lower prices and added features. At Brennan, you get more without paying more. Right now in select 06 Buicks, up to $2,500 cash back, or financing as low as 1.9%. What else is new? Buick's increased 4-year, 50,000-mile warranty. And the future of Buick, the new Lucerne, arriving at Brennan soon. What's still the same at Brennan? The way we treat every customer like family. When you think Buick, think Brennan Buick.
The Green Bay Eye Clinic is the place to go for refractive surgery because the patient is going to have a personal relationship with their doctor throughout the surgical experience.
The Green Bay Eye Clinic cares about them as an individual. We invite people to come in, meet our staff, and get a free personal consultation.
Green Bay Eye Clinic. Green Bay Eye Clinic. World-class vision care. Focused on you.
It's worth the drive. That fruit stand way down Taylor's Road. Sun-warmed, fresh from the field, at half what they'd cost in the store. Value. People who know where to find it on Uniroyal tires. Like the Laredo Cross Country. High quality, hard-working, and best of all, affordable. Uniroyal. For everything you value. Find us at Peterson's Mobile Service and Badger Tires.
Men's wardrobes on Action 2 News courtesy of Bill Paul Limited, Downtown Neenah, Madison, and Menswear Outlet Downtown Appleton. Women's wardrobes courtesy of Wilkins and Olander, Door County's quality clothier, Sturgeon Bay, Fish Creek.
Okay, gang, how many kids does it take to break a world polka record? Well, how about 400? Students at Cottage Grove Grade School, that's just east of Madison, tried to oom-pa-pa their way into the Guinness Book of World Records today as the most people being taught how to dance at one time. That's the category. Guinness is still reviewing their efforts to see if it is indeed a world record. Just move your feet. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Don't step on your partner's toes, please.
He learned that the hard way.
Ooh, yeah. When you weigh my weight, yeah.
George has a final check of weather for us.
We're going to have areas of fog tonight and tomorrow morning. Some drizzle tonight, more clouds tomorrow, periods of showers and upper 50s. We'll have several days of that kind of weather, but the weekend is definitely showing some promise. Most of it should be dry and lower 60s with some sun, a few clouds.
You're earning some brownie points on that, my friend.
I'm working on it.
We like that. All right, bye-week schedule now, John. What are the Packers doing this week?
Bye-week schedule. One last day of practice tomorrow, and of course we'll be breaking for 4 days, and that's certainly going to be a relief for a team that's really been beaten up by injuries. Now, also coming up tonight at 10, we'll hear from Vikings coach Mike Tyson. You think things were tough for the 1-4 start in Green Bay, try being 1-3 in Minnesota, where the expectations were so high for the Vikings team. Some very interesting comments.
And he has been given the vote of confidence through the end of the year. Am I correct on that?
You wouldn't sound like it
talking to him, huh?
when you hear what he has to say. So we'll hear that tonight at 10.
And the Badgers, of course, coming up a big one in Minnesota as well.
I thought you were going to bring up the Northwestern game.
Never look back. Never look back at that loss.
115th meeting this week, and that's the most in Division 1A. I read that today, and I couldn't believe it, but that's the most meetings out of any rivalry in Division 1A. Hard to believe.
The big axe.
So they'll battle for the Paul Bunyan axe again.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Forget about that Northwestern game. Just move ahead. Thanks for watching tonight. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Indeed we will. Good night.